What's good, Space Cowboy Zero here, bringing you a how-to video. On one of my videos, I got a lot of questions about how to get Barrett, the temple that Barrett's power comes from, which is the parallel self power. Very awesome power, and there's not a lot of great information out there, and actually when I made the video itself, there was not really much I could say to that, because you just get it from a dialogue with Barrett. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to Barrett a couple times here. I just started a new game plus, so I will have some Starborn dialogue options, but it won't really matter. You can choose the regular dialogue options as well. Just try to choose ones that he will like, and maybe the first or the second conversation when he says I need to talk, you should be able to initiate the Worlds Apart quest. Like I said, it will be a lot easier on your New Game Plus because you'll have the Starborn options, and the Starborn options are going to basically bypass some of the other dialogue checks and things that you'll have to do, or get the reputation up to a certain level with Barrett. So it'll be a lot quicker in your New Game Plus than the first one, but we're going to go ahead and talk to him.
I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there.
And go through this dialogue with him.
Of course, but I appreciate the backup. Hey, now, who you calling old? Anyway, I'm glad to be back safe and sound, too. Trust me. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust.
So I don't think this is the conversation where we're going to get the Worlds Apart quest.
It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
So again, it doesn't really matter what you choose. You don't have to choose the Starborn ones here.
Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days.
This dialogue isn't really gonna... I love cookies. This conversation's not so important. We do want to try to get any reputation gains we can from him, though.
Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which... sometimes it feels like you've always been a part of Constellation. I can't explain why.
Because I'm from the multiverse. Thank you, Barrett.
Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before.
This is true. This is our first conversation.
Has given me a
this
lot
time.
of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Oh. So that's his sort of character quest line, is to go investigate his old partner, Irvin. Really good quest line. I'll probably do a video about it when I get up to the reputation with him again. But I'm just going to go ahead and pop through this with my Starborn options.
Sure.
Mostly because I don't need this conversation. Really, I need this conversation to end, Barrett.
Irvin's been gone for over 20 years.
Yeah, basic.
Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
And annoying.
I've been giving myself nothing but space and time for years. But maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things.
Okay.
On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
I think you're right.
No, now isn't the best time.
Okay. So he needs to talk with me again already. And
I'm all ears.
One of the things about New Game Plus that is gonna be make this a lot faster is basically when you start the game you can skip all the main story quest, and once that happens you go straight to basically Revelation, which is the second to last quest. This dialogue with Barrett doesn't trigger until after the oh man, what's the name of the mission where it's a story mission where you have to either save the Lodge or the Eye. I don't want to give any spoilers in case some of you haven't actually done that mission yet, but great mission, but he will not give you this dialogue until after that. Because I'm in New Game Plus, I'm skipping the main story, and so I'm already getting this dialogue with
Do you have
Barrett.
time to talk? I had a favor to ask.
What's on your mind?
Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think
small.
it's time I joined you in the physics bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
All right, let's go get it.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as
So
gung-ho
this,
about as I am.
from what I've at least seen
As
in
it
some
so
of the comments on my
happens,
previous
I've
videos,
already
this has
talked to
been one of the
Vladimir.
most elusive skills for
Turns out
people to
eye in the
get.
sky is back up and running.
I'm not sure why it's been
Sent
so
me the
easy for me
coordinates for the
to
temple
initiate the
already.
dialogue with Barrett.
just have to visit.
Maybe those who were having a hard time finding it just didn't start the conversation with Barrett. But you can see now I have the Worlds Apart quest, and we need to take Barrett to Indom 4D. So let's go ahead and set the course. This is, again, probably a random location. Not sure, because I don't remember on my first playthrough which planet this was on. But I do know that, you know, the temples in general are, I think, randomly spawning locations. This one being, you know, tied to Barrett's quest might be in a specific spot, but I'm not really sure. But there we go. We've got Temple Sigma here.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
I love these planets that are around a ring, or these moons that are around a ring planet. I think that has the best skybox view of any. I love building outpost on moons like this,
Ready when you are.
just for that beautiful skybox with, look at that. Look at that. I mean, nothing makes me feel like on a more way out there in space than being around a ring planet like that. I don't know why. Let's get my personal atmosphere. This is by far my favorite power. Mostly because Bethesda, in their infinite wisdom, didn't think we would need some sort of mount or vehicle in this game with planet-sized maps. Oh my god, running, 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 running. Still running. Good god, couldn't you have parked closer? I mean, what the frig? Temple Sigma! Let's go power up, Barrett. This is a pretty cool power, I have to admit. I'm sorry for those who haven't been able to get this temple yet, because this is actually, I think, one of the more useful or fun skills that you can get. Especially with Barrett, because you can have actually a little squad of 4 if you and Barrett both pop that skill at the same time.
This is it.
There we go. Ah, no, I'm stuck in the rings. Ah. Oh my god. Oh, shut up, Barrett. Okay, so let's see, where's my parallel self power? Parallel self, right there. So this is across the vast multiverse. A friendly version of yourself arrived, armed and ready to lend aid. I'm just assuming on level 2 it just lasts longer. I mean, it'd be awesome if there were more copies of me, but I think it just lasts for longer.
Something's happening. Here we go.
Hello, universe.
Wait, where is he?
This is Barrett. Turning your call.
What in the... Who in the...
Wait, I don't... Where is he? Oh, there he is.
This takes enormous concentration. Whoa. Hello, handsome.
Here we go. Let's have us a little four-way, Barrett.
You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all.
I wish you could get this power for, like, Andreja. Like,
Forming a hypothesis.
Andreja twins? Oh, that would be the best partner ever. Which one of you is mine? Who's the evil one? They both have goatees.
You know, my captain asked the same thing. Different captain, though, so you aren't an exact facsimile. From my readings, you don't have your appendix, and you're a quarter of a centimeter taller than me.
Okay, that's weird.
Minor differences, but fascinating. I wonder what else is different.
I don't need all this dialogue.
Accurate. I'm just passing through.
Barrett? Other Barrett?
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically.
They had to give the most annoying character the power to double himself.
Possible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need
That would have
more
been like
data.
if George Lucas was like, you know what? I think this needs 2 Jar Jar Binks.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent?
Thank
You
God
will
not.
eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
The war.
Going on 20 years now. But we're starting to turn the tide. Imagine all of the variations. It's endless.
I wish there was a war going on in my universe right now. There's definitely not enough
man.
space combat for my liking
I
in
only
this
hope
game.
the new one we're building is just as salty as the last one.
Okay,
I have so many questions.
let's save them
I
for
wonder
later.
how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship.
Starborn.
We can handle this. On it.
Why couldn't I park my ship that close? Alright, Wonder Twins powers activate. All right, that was a tough 1 star born out of that ship. Like, come on. At least a full crew complement pours out of that thing.
Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Being pulled through the barrier.
Oh, there goes my clone.
Son, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
Bye-bye.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Yeah, 91.5% sure. It's good enough for me, Barrett, because I don't really like you anyways.
Isn't it? I mean, hey, at least only one other Barrett appeared. Imagine if an army of, me showed up.
That would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'd take an army of you. 2 of you is annoying. An army, that would be dope.
Besides, anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I'm still just me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd. I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself
You guys
well in
just
that
stood
fight.
there.
Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened. That's pretty exhausting, really.
Use it all the
So I might
time.
only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Alright guys, so that is from start to finish how you get Garrett's parallel self power from Temple Sigma. I hope that was helpful. I hope that answered some of the many questions I got about where to pick this quest up. There's no exact place. You just have to wait for a certain point in the game and talk to Barrett, and you should get the quest here. But I hope that helps. I hope that clarifies my previous Temple Sigma video. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I will check you in the next one. Cheers.